Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Inec heads to Supreme Court as Appeal Court gives conflicting judgment on party deregistration. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Inec, the Independent National Electoral Commission, is heading to court. By the way, if you have not given us a good thumbs up, this would be a good time to do so. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Well, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is heading to Supreme Court too, because appeal courts are bringing conflicting judgments. It's unclear what they want them to do. What's happening? This morning we presented to you what was said by the vice president of the country, talking about the person of Professor Yemi Osibanjo, who said our judiciary system has seriously been infiltrated. What does that mean? A lot of people. Yes, he said especially the elite in our midst, the elite in the society, they are using the judiciary system to their advantage. They want everything to work to their advantage. So what do? They decide who to pick as the judge. They influence the judgment. They pick the person they feel they can control, they can manipulate, so that judgment is for their favor. This is what is going on in broad daylight, so that judgment is in their favor in this country. Now, INEC is seriously confused because they are not sure on which side they can stand, and how they can go about allocating the judgments, appropriating the judgment that has been allocated. Some parties has been deregistered, and INEC is giving a statement saying that we went to the appeal court. The appeal court said the statement from different appeal courts are different judgments. So we were going to the Supreme Court. But guys, let's get into the news and get all the details. INEC heads to Supreme Court as appeal courts give conflicting judgment on parties' deregistration. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, yesterday signifies its intention to challenge before the Supreme Court the judgment of the Court of Appeal ordering to enlist 22 political parties it has earlier deregistered from falling short of the registration regulation. INEC, which in February deregistered 74 political parties, leaving the nation with 18 recognized ones, said with yesterday's judgment of the Court of Appeal, it was faced with two conflicting judgments. It added that the same Court of Appeal, in another judgment, has upheld its power to deregister parties. Earlier yesterday, the Court of Appeal, Abuja Division, has ordered the Commission to re-enlist 22 of the political parties deregistered last year from failing to win any elective office in the 2019 general election. The court made the order shortly after setting aside the judgment of the Federal High Court, which upheld the power to INEC to deregister political parties. Justice Anowe Chinyere of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja, in a judge delivered on June 11th, has dismissed the suit of the 22 applicants, challenging the power of INEC to deregister them. The political parties, additionally, and their group, however, approached the Federal High Court to challenge the action of INEC. However, in various decisions, the Federal High Court upheld INEC's power to deregister them. The lower court held that INEC valid exercise power in Section 225A of 1999 Constitution as amended, adding that the parties provided no evidence that met the criteria for them not to be deregistered. However, manifold by the decision of Justice Chinyere, the Advanced Congress Democracy, Advanced Nigerian Democracy, Alliance for Social Democracy, Progressive All Alliance, Unity Patrol, and 17 others on June the 30th had in their appeal prayed the court to set aside the judgment of the lower court ordering their re-enlistment. They said INEC could not exercise its power as provided by Section 225A unit. It has concluded elections into all elective offices enlisted in this section. According to Section 225A, INEC can deregister a political party if the party was found to have breached any of the requirements for registration or failed to win at least 25% of votes casted in an election. They therefore urge the Court of Appeal to set aside the judgment of the lower court, which has upheld INEC's power to deregister political parties which did not win elective position when elections had been concluded within the political nationwide. Delivering judgment in the appeal, a five-man panel of justice led by the president of the Court of Appeal, Justice Monica, had held that the delegations was illegal because due process was not followed. The applicant court held that INEC failed to comply with Section 225A of 1999 Constitution as amended because it did not provide reason for the deregistration of the political parties. Justice Dagwa, who observed that the Constitution provides that citizens be entrusted to freedom of association, said the rights conferred on the political party could not take away except by the process of due process followed. According to the applicant court, the applicants are challenging the process of the registration and not the acts. Justice Dagwa, according to order, that the applicants be re-enlisted as registered political party. However, INEC, in a reaction yesterday by its National Commission in charge of voters' education and information, Mr. Festus Okoye, told this day that the commission has decided to apply against the judgment. It is in the interest of the electoral process for both matters to be consolidated. The electoral process will better served through a final resolution in the issue of the registration of political parties. It will also enable the Commission to stand on firm grounds rather than pick and choose which two conflicting decisions should be obeyed, he stated. Okoye added, on the 25th day of July 2020, the Court of Appeal Lagos Judiciary Division delivered judgment in the appeal filed by the National Unity Party (NUP) challenging the power of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to deregister it and other political parties. In the organism summoned, the National Unity Party sought a declaration that the Commission does not have the power under Section 225A of the Constitution to deregister the National Unity Party and other political parties for the matter. My dear, you've heard it all. What is there more to say? Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.